Good morning, I'm Neva Reddy Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Monday, 20th of January. In this update, a message has been sent as thousands attend the Māori King's National Hui over the weekend. It's in response to concern about a raft of the new government's Māori policies. Politicians from various parties attended, including Māori Development Minister Tama Potaka. ACT MPs and those from New Zealand First were notable in their absence. Herald political reporter Adam Pearce was there and told Roman Travers it shapes a wider national discussion about the issues, and the government will likely be watching it closely.
Because this is something that they're going to have to manage. They can't ignore it when 10,000 people converge on Te Rangawawa Marae and talk about how they are feeling threatened by their policies.
A Moriwai local says the death on the beach yesterday afternoon was a tragedy waiting to happen. A teenage girl was crushed to death after being thrown from a ute that rolled on top of her, with two others seriously injured. A witness has described seeing the vehicle hooning and doing burnouts. Local Ed Donald says they've seen near misses in the Westpac rescue helicopter out several times every year, but still nothing gets done. Councils aren't set up to deal with the billions of dollars needed to fix water infrastructure. Infrastructure NZ says councils having long-term financial independence is critical for sustainably managing water assets and standards. Advocacy and strategy lead Martina Moroney says at the moment councils are constrained by the local government funding agency.
Because they need to have good credit rating essentially, and it's meaning that they're not being able to borrow to invest as much as they need to.
Meanwhile, a North Canterbury mayor is urging people to exercise common sense in the aftermath of the weekend's fires. 2 homes, a church, sheds, vehicles and machinery were destroyed following a blaze in Loburn on Friday, while another fire in Amberley also forced evacuations. Fire crews are dampening hotspots in Swannanoa, where a 12-hectare fire burned along the Waimakariri River on Saturday. Waimakariri Mayor Dan Gordon says locals need to be cautious. And the Otago Regional Council is imploring residents to use common sense and reduce water usage as its Region 2 experiences a dry spell. Earlier this month, a number of Otago waterways were recording low flows, putting stress on the Lindis, Tai Ere and Waiwera catchments. Emily Ansell has more.
Regulatory Acting General Manager Joe Gilroy says if low river levels continue, Council may need to consider asking people to restrict, suspend or share taking water, as was done in 2022. She says water users can avoid this by conserving water now.
In sport, the men's Black Sticks have clinched their spot at this year's Olympics, coming from a goal down inside the final 15 minutes to beat Pakistan 3-2 in the third-place playoff at the qualifying tournament in Oman. The Silver Ferns have overturned a half-time deficit to overcome Uganda 65-60 at Netball's Nations Cup in London. And Ryan Fox has finished tied for 31st at the Dubai Desert Classic on the European Tour. World number 2, Rory McIlroy, won the tournament by a stroke at 14 under. I'm Neva Reddy Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.